Today I'm back inside of Clash of Clans with another episode of Unbeaten, where I break down a base that was unable to be defeated in war. Today we're focused on Town Hall 12. What is up, my friends? My name is Echo, and today we're over in Divine Justice taking a look at this base right here that they encountered when they took on Power COC. Now, this base had taken a lot of damage, tons of percentage, but it held the 3-star throughout the entire war, meaning they were not able to triple it. They got some high percentage 1-stars and then a very high percentage 2-star, but the triple did not happen. So what we're doing in today's video is taking a look at the base, exposing it, and trying to figure out how we can build a base just like it or very similar that can also be solid in war. Now, let me tell you this, guys. This base is from Power COC's side of the war, which means I don't have it built. There is no base link for this base, so you guys know that now. Please don't ask for the base link in the comments right now because I don't have one. This base is going to be exposed, and then we can come build it ourselves, or use this as a learning moment here so we can learn what works in bases and what doesn't. So, looking at this base right here, we'll notice that there are a bunch of different islands. We have islands for the Inferno Towers, and also notice 2 single target Inferno Towers, and they were difficult for people to deal with, which is pretty darn cool. I actually personally like single target Inferno Towers, and it seems that Emilio, who is the owner of this base, does as well. A lot of defenses and even some a lot of structures and even some defenses on the outside of the base, and notice the exterior or near exterior air defense widely spread throughout this base. Also, we have a king right there that's going to keep any troops that are dealing with the town hall close to the town hall for that gigabomb, or even protect the town hall for some time. Multi-target Inferno Tower reaching towards the town hall. Eagle artillery in its separate compartment from the town hall. Clan Castle, again, in the center of the base, really nicely done, with some good pathways that are just blank and empty. Basically, empty hallways to mess up pathing of the troops. I actually like this section right here. It's going to allow the troops to eventually go around rather than go towards the town hall, just because it's going to go to the nearest defense or nearest structure. Before we get into any of the 4 replays that I have for you today, make sure you sub the channel and ring the bell for daily Clash of Clans videos. And if you like this undefeated series, let me know down in the comments below, guys, because I want to make sure I'll bring you more. So the first attack that we have coming in here is done by Wreck Ball, and it's a bit of a Pekka smash, or actually it's a PekkaBoBat. I take that back. And we're going to hit play and watch this one go through right here. Notice the 6 bat spells, 1 jump, 3 freeze, 1 rage spell. Electro Dragon is going to get some good value off the bat. And I will tell you what, guys, this is a very high percentage 1-star. So this base actually held against PekkaBoBat, which is one of the strongest Town Hall 12 attack strategies right now inside of the game. Electro Dragons are getting some really great value as they start their pathing through, funneling some things down, and the Archer Tower beating a little bit down. Now the air defense is going to target that Electro Dragon as well. Also, while this attack goes down, we're going to try and find where the Tesla are, where the giant bombs are, where spring traps are. There's 1 giant bomb right there in front of the wall wrecker. It's been exposed. Some skeleton traps inside in front of that air defense as well. 2 dragons coming out of the clan castle. Remember, when you do have a base, you want to have a particular clan castle composition, and for this attacker, it was the double dragon. The kill squad's going really nicely into the base right here. The single target Inferno Tower, though, is going to really hurt those Pekka as they try to get into the base. I think it melted 1.5 Pekka. Jump spell going towards the town hall, but notice this, nothing went towards the jump except for that 1 Pekka and that ice golem. The king is going to deal with that Pekka, and look at the rest of the troops running around the outside of the base, nothing able to actually take down that town hall. Now we have all the bat spells coming in from down south. The ice golem did freeze on the town hall, but the town hall remain safe throughout this attack. With 1 minute and 7 seconds left, there's a lot more base to be taken down, but the key is it's not going to be a 3-star. And you know what, guys? In war, you got to pull on the triple if you want to win. You know that. You can't rely on a 2-star if you're trying to be victorious. That Giga Tesla is going ham right there on the Grand Warden. The King still has a little bit of health left. Wizard Tower takes out the rest of those bats. And we do have a Queen and we have a Pekka, but there's just not going to be enough time for them to get themselves around the base. We have 1 Pekka, 1 Queen, a bunch of healers. So, you know, the troops are there, and actually right by the Queen, 2 more giant bombs have been exposed. So we now, from this attack, actually we've seen 4, 5. There's 2 more giant bombs right there as well. So right where the wall wrecker went into the base, you can see that pathing right there in the west. And where those dark spots are, we've exposed 5 giant bombs. So if you're looking to build this base, you can now know where they are. I will tell you this, if you build this base and link it in the description of this video, I will pin your comment that gives everyone the base link to this video if it's something you decide you want to rebuild yourself. But wait, we have more attacks to look at. So far, if you like the series, give it a thumbs up, guys. Lets me know you want more, helps out the video, and gives love to Clash of Clans. The next attack is done by Captain Crunch, and again, it's going to be a high percentage. I believe it comes in with a 1-star, coming in with the same strategy because it worked out fairly well for the first attacker. I mean, we had a 90-something% 1-star, so here they figure we can just tweak a few things, go in with 1 Electro Dragon and a Pekka instead. The Pekka is going to absorb that giant bomb upon the entrance of that wall wrecker. Actually, it's tied up by those skellies right there. The wall wrecker is going into the base. It did absorb that giant bomb. As you can see, the dark spot in the base. Now the bowlers, the Grand Warden, the King, the wall wrecker entering the base with that rage. Basically, what Captain Crunch tried to do here was establish a better funnel. And let me tell you this, guys. These are not, you know, slacking attackers. We have some solid attackers over here in the Circle family, in Divine Justice. These guys put together some amazing hits. They did bring in the victory in this war with a ton of 3-stars. So to have them tied up this much on a base, it really shows that the base is doing something right. The base has been built properly. And look at this though, guys. The Town Hall again is safe. It was not touched by the Pekka at all this time. The wrecker actually didn't make its way into the base at all. Queen right now is hopefully going to be healed up by those healers. That's at least what the attacker would be hoping. Bat spells coming in from the eastern side rather than from down south. The bats are actually coming in prior to the kill squad coming through. The Queen, though, not receiving too much help from those healers. She's going to stay weak as she gets herself around the base. And look at that. Air bombs and air mines being exposed as they are pulled out from the base as those healers float themselves around, I guess we could say. There's a giant bomb with that Queen. Remember, there were, I believe, 2 over in that area. And there's the other one. The Pekka had that giant bomb being exploded. What do we call that? Detonated. It detonated it, yes. Queen now went down. Kill squad of a few Pekka and the King are still running around the base, but we have no range. The healers went down to that air defense. Pekkas are making their way through the wall. They're going to have to deal with that cannon, which is going to be easy. The Giga Tesla, though, is a beast. That Giga Tesla beats down on troops like crazy. It doesn't matter if it's a Pekka or a King. It will beat down. And look at this. 3 Pekkas are trying to get through the wall right there, trying to take it down. 16 seconds left. The King is getting beaten up. What was this? A tornado trap right there, exposed right on top of the Town Hall, pulling back those Pekkas and allowing the Giga Tesla to get shot after shot into them, not allowing them to take down the Town Hall. Again, a high percentage 1-star. This base has held that time thanks to the tornado trap. The third attack. These are also being done in order, guys. That was the first and second attacks done on this base. Let's check out the third and see what they came with. This third attack actually does pull in the 2-star, and you know what? It's the same strategy again, coming in from a different direction. Now they realize that Town Hall is tough to get to. That tornado trap is going to pull everything in. It's going to be a problem. So we're coming in from the north. Hulk is coming in from the north, I should say. Now, 3 attacks, all the same strategy. modifying how the strategy was done so that they can actually pull in a higher percentage or a higher star count. How would you hit this base? I know that a lot of people in the comment section like to say, that's easy. I would use this strategy and I would crush that base. Well, it's worth noting we're looking at a near max level Town Hall 12 base. They are not easy to hit and triple no matter what, even if it's a poor base design. We have the bats this time around coming in from the western side, and like we said, Hulk was going in to secure that 2-star, and that's exactly what's happening. They didn't want to leave this base untripled or undoubled, un-2-starred. So going in right here, secure the 2-star, but it's going to make it tough as they get to these infernal compartments in the final stages of the base. The kill squad is going to struggle getting into those compartments, and we're going to see that happening right now. The bats are able to get into the one compartment, but the wizard tower is there taking down the bats. A lot of times these days, guys, you are going to see wizard towers stationed near inferno towers, and in this case the wizard towers are near single target inferno towers. So what that means is the inferno tower is not itself able to really protect against those bat spells. So if you put a splash damage air targeting defense next to it, it will do the protection. So the inferno tower will take care of the tanks, the wizard tower will take care of the spam or the bats or skeletons from a witch type attack, and at the end of the day, you're still going to have the power of that single target inferno tower, not allowing tanks to bust through the wall and to get involved in there. 50 seconds left. Bowlers are working on the outside of the base. The archers cleaned up some stuff as well. But again, we're looking at 2 P.E.K.K.A. By the time they bust through a wall, take out a few things in the way, that Inferno Tower is going to melt them. But it's not even going to come down to that, because this Expo is doing more work than we've ever seen an Expo do inside of Clash of Clans. It's continuously targeting this P.E.K.K.A. Finally, it's no longer being targeted, just going out of range of that Expo. But as the P.E.K.K.A. walks around the base, and as she continues to clean up these outside structures, the Wizard Tower and the Archer Tower are going to continuously beat down on her. One more step and it's just going to be the Archer Tower, and that's going to be it. The rest of this is on that bowler, but this Inferno Tower that we were speaking of is actually going to be able to take down that bowler. So for this last attack, Macy decides she's going to come and watch with me, and this is the highest percentage 2-star that was brought down to this base, and it was done by Nathan from Divine Justice. Notice it's the same PekkaBoBat strategy, so I guess we could say this is an un-PekkaBoBatable base. I don't know, that doesn't make sense. It sounds pretty cool though, guys, and what I mean by that is PekkaBoBat really struggled to take down this base, and that's why this base is the unbeaten base of today. I'll tell you what, I do love this series, guys. I love taking a look at bases that just do a good job holding and figure out why. Because not only is it a base that we can copy and use ourselves, but it can teach us something about attacking as well as teach us something about base building. So the dragons coming out of the clan castle, nice use of the Grand Warden's ability, going into the town hall, securing the 1-star. Notice the attacker here, Nathan, is not holding back. He's going in pretty hard right here quickly. But this is actually going to be a time fail attack. So the power was there, but the time wasn't. And a base that can hold because of time is just as good a base as one that can hold because it's just too strong. If it keeps the 3-star in any way, it's a solid base. We have the bats coming in from the eastern side of the base right now. Kill Squad's doing a great job tanking that Wizard Tower. The bats are able to get on top of it without even needing a freeze spell. 2 freeze spells remain in the composition, and what I'm seeing here is only 1 Wizard Tower left. So you ask yourself this question: do the bats even need any help? The bats should be able to get through the rest of this base. There's 1 more freeze spell, but it's a little bit late right there, and it had to go on top of the Tesla, missing that Wizard Tower. The question here is, if it would have gotten the Wizard Tower, would it have gotten through the final defenses in the base? And I'm not sure, because then that top Tesla would not have been able to be frozen itself. We have 1 P.E.K.K.A. on the final cluster of defenses, but it's going down to that giant bomb. It actually went down prior to the giant bomb. But we do have this kill squad here. Now notice there are healers on those P.E.K.K.A.s, on the King and the Warden. Everything can be healed up, and there is plenty of power to push through. Infernal Towers have been taken out. The bats did a good job of that. So Nathan's thinking right here, let's go. Let's get through this base. Let's hurry this up. But it's going to be time, like we said, guys. It's going to come down to just a few percentage of the base not taken down because it took too long. And part of the reason is maybe the dead space in the base, maybe the pathing that went wrong in this base. You okay, girl? Macy, it's been a while since she's been in a video. I love having her here, though, and she seems pretty calm tonight. You're a good girl. She enjoys the Unbeaten series as well. That's why she's giving me this loving look. You're a good girl. Thank you. But check it out. 4 seconds left. It's going to end up being a 95% 2-star. Unable to pull in the triple. The base held for the entire war. So that's one other episode of Unbeaten in the books, this time featuring that Town Hall 12 PekkaBoBatable base. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you liked the series. Let me know down in the comments below if you do, and also what strategy would you have used to triple this base. Maybe we'll be able to try it out sometime when we start attacking this base again, because I can guarantee you we will be seeing it again. Before you get out of here, guys, I want to remind you that I do have a second YouTube channel on which I have Blizzard mobile content right now, focusing on Diablo Immortal. You can see the channel right here. Also, you can check out a link to it in the description of this video. I would love it if you guys went through, checked it out, and if you like the content, subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss what I'm doing over there. But we're out of here for today. Thanks so much for coming through. Remember to check out this video before you leave for the day. I'll see all you guys back here later on today with another video. Until then, be good.